Good morning, everybody. I am Russ. This is Chris. And did you see who got fired on The Apprentice?
I did not. Did not even know that show was still on.
Still going. And there's a reason she got fired. Your girl, now it would be your girl, Rudy Huxtable, got fired.
Rudy never was my girl.
But she would be now, trust me.
Oh, she's cute now.
She would be now. Lori Voorhees was your girl. So Rudy Huxtable gets fired off of The Apprentice. Laura, how's it say?
Lark.
Her, Voorhees.
Back in the day.
Now, back in the day, she would be your girl.
Things me and her used to do.
She's not your girl now, trust me.
Oh, yeah. After all the Botox and bad surgeries.
Rudy Huxtable gets fired because there's competitions. Your team has to beat my team, raising money. It's all for charity. She would not call her TV dad and ask for a donation. Now, this is before the charges all came out and it all came into a big deal. There was rumors, but it was before the charges came out.
You got to think, if he was a bad man, he's probably been a bad man the whole time.
I agree.
So she probably
I think she might have knew, but she got fired for that because they're saying, hey, you use your connections, you're raising money for charity, blah, blah, blah. She gets fired off The Apprentice. Would you or would you not have done that?
That wouldn't have been the reason she got fired.
Their team lost.
Just because she doesn't want to make a call to one certain individual, there's a reason behind it.
Well,
most of the time,
it's all about raising money and team player, and she didn't do it, so she's fired off The Apprentice. Now, sad news: Stuart Scott passed away. Mm-hmm. He did battle cancer. He got rid of it. It came back. He got rid of it. It came back. But I did not know. Well, one, he was 49 years old, which is bad. I did not know that he was such a groundbreaker for sports commentary on ESPN.
You mean with black commentators?
With not so much black commentators, because they might have had a few, but his dialect or dialogue with the younger audience, it reached them the way he spoke.
He wasn't a Bryant Gumbel.
He wasn't Bryant Gumbel. Yeah, Bryant Gumbel's white.
Yeah.
He wasn't the stereotypical Bryant Gumbel, which I like Bryant Gumbel, but the white guy.
He wasn't Uncle Tom?
No. He was able to talk to the younger generation.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. Mm-hmm.
So, booyah, when he starts that.
Yeah.
When he starts ad-libbing. And Chris Berman had done some of that stuff, but nobody else had really got in there and touched that younger generation like Bill Cosby.
You beat me. You beat me on one. Jeez.
But I did not know that until I started hearing all the stuff that, people said about him.
Right.
And it is sad and tragic that you lose. That we lost.
And I will tell you what, the ESPYs usually comes across, he had Jim Valvano's speech and now his speech.
Yeah.
And I totally agree with what he said. It's not that cancer beats you, but it's how you live while you have it.
Correct.
And he didn't crawl up in a ball. He lived it till the last moment. He was just on the ESPYs, a month and a half ago. But anyway, sad news.
It is, and it is sad news. All right. I'm going to ask you, would you do this? I know the answer, but you have a trust fund, and I will tell you the amount of money in there.
Okay. How much I got?
You have, your trust fund is set up for $49 million, okay? That's the actual number. But you are dating someone that I don't approve of. I'm your dad.
Okay.
You are dating someone that I don't approve of, and you have lived a very silver spoon in the mouth, rich lifestyle.
Okay.
Son, I don't approve of you dating this girl. And if you want your trust fund, you're going to go on and shut it down. Shut it down, son. Shut it down. Shut it down. Do you do it?
My God.
And now remember,
that is a super.
You are in your 20s.
Super. Oh, bye, girl.
You're in your 20s. You're in your
See ya.
20s.
Dose. Peace.
All right.
Sayonara.
There's a little trouble going on with that right now because I think you're backlashing on me because I think you would do it, but then probably go back with her. So I'm having reservations of trusting your judgment. So I don't know about giving you this money.
You gonna kill her?
I'm not. You got to get away from her. But I guess you can't do it. But you would do it, right?
I'm knowing me, I could do it. I could just walk away.
Patrick Schwarzenegger is having a hard time breaking up with Miley Cyrus. And Arnold,
well, hold on.
And Arnold said, "Look, I don't appreciate her. I don't approve of her actions. And if you want this $49 million trust fund, son, you got to get rid of her." Then lies the problem. Your woman has money.
I don't think it matters because she could dump me next week. She could dump me next week and me be broke. I'm talking that. And maybe you would set it up to where my kids would get it later or something like that. But, man, that sets you up for the rest of your life, your kids' life, your grandkids' life.
Totally agree.
So I think you got to choose all of this compared to just this.
Like my dad said, there are plenty fish in the sea. But
Miley's a pretty rich fish.
Miley's a rich fish. She's like a koi fish. Miley's a rich fish. And I will say this, sometimes in our life as men.
And he said fish.
Yes. In our life as men, it's happened to me. It has happened to you. It has happened to someone we know. Once you get sprung, it is hard to get off of it.
Yeah.
It is like you women carry around crack down below.
Mine hit me about 18, boy. I thought.
I got mine at about 17, 18.
And it was an older woman that kind of introduced me to what it was really about. And the ones that were my age just didn't know. So.
Well, mine happened. I got sprung on mine, and I thought it was, I did think it was crack. So I went ahead and married it. So I could just have crack anytime.
Right.
Yeah, it didn't work out too good for me.
You got the crack anytime, but.
Yeah. All right, man. Cowboys win. Cowboys win. Let me just go on. Colts win. Congratulations, Colts. Steelers lost. And I'm doing this for Tom instead of saying the Ravens won. Our buddy, Mr. Tom, is a Steelers fanatic. And the Steelers went down and fell to the Ravens, their arch rival.
Ben Roethlisberger played like.
Yeah, so did the line. But let's screw all that. Let's get right into the Cowboys. Good win for them, correct?
Yes. Really happy how the defense brought it to second half.
Correct. So I'm happy about that.
So you're going to go into play of the game. You going to talk about the play of the game or not?
No, I'm going to let you do that.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about Adamkin Sue on the podium, and he cries because he's tearing up, choked up, and he feels we should have won that game. We let it go away. But he's upset and then crying. Now, this is the same dude that just a week ago stepped on Aaron Rodgers' legs twice and went, "Hey, man, my feet were numb. It's cold."
You
believe
saw
that?
the post I made, right?
No.
It said, Dominican Sue, I'm sad because I didn't get to step on Tony Romo.
I go like this. Not heartfelt, not liking it. His contract's coming up this year.
He'll be a line.
I don't
You
buy
got to
it.
keep him.
I don't buy it.
He's something
Go
else.
with the play of the game.
There's no such thing as face guarding.
I saw
The
you
other
did.
one overruled it, saying there wasn't contact, enough contact. I think if I was the other way, I'd be like, man. But in all honesty, I think they overturn calls all the time, and so I don't think it was that big a deal.
There you go. You had it right here. I always thought there was face guarding, by the way, because I said that last night.
There is in college, not in pro.
Okay. Kids are idiots. Yes or no?
Yeah, so most of them.
And let me tell you how technology has made us, not us, but made our younger generation dumber. Okay? One, Once you have now, which we didn't have back then, once you have the technology that these kids have right now, they don't know anything about history. They only live in this moment, which means my music is immediately, I play just the music I like. We didn't have that. We had the radio, we had 3 channels, and you listen to everything. Let me tell you how dumb kids are. Kanye West.
How dumb are kids?
Kanye West and Paul McCartney do a collaboration. They release it. It's number 3 on iTunes.
Okay.
And just here are some of the comments. Take a look. Do you think that right there? Can you give me just?
I think those comments right there are kids that are very young. By very young, I mean
Teenagers.
15, 16 years old. And they might not know. I mean, Paul McCartney was big 40 years ago. And they just may not know him.
I like the comment of, this is why I love Kanye West. He's going to blow Paul McCartney up as an artist. This Paul McCartney.
Shine a light on him. Who has he shined a light on?
Nobody. Well, I don't know. I can't say that. But I just think kids, and that is one perfect example.
Well, as a 44-year-old kid, I would type in Paul McCartney's name and see who he is real quick.
Well, of course
because
you
I
would.
have technology, and I could just type it in real quick and go, oh,
Yeah.
before I make those posts.
But there you go, idiot. Instead, they're going to immediately Twitter.
Right.
They just immediately talk. That's what's wrong with Twitter. People just immediately talk and don't even think about what's going to be said. What's going on this week, man?
I don't even know, really.
Okay.
We'll
tell you tomorrow.
I do know. We have Wednesday. We're going to go to a DJ, but we already had a couple of people planned. So Johnny Joe is this weekend. J.D. Johnson's next Wednesday. Then we'll go to Magnum in a few Wednesdays from now. Thursday, comedy's back. I gave out a bunch of free comedy passes last night at the Super Bowl party. Thanks to everybody who showed up. That was a great, fun time.
It was great.
NYOB, which is our boy Joey Seiss, who took the picture of the van, us going to Temple the other day. His band, man, they're up and coming, rock, R&B, blues, little hip hop, really good band there. And then Saturday is Phoenix Theory, which is back in the house, and you know they always put on a hell of a show. Hell of a show.
Are we going to do something Saturday? Or
No, we're
Sunday
going to
for
do
the
it
game?
Sunday. Yeah,
Sunday for
we'll
the
do
game.
another one for the game. I think our buddy Gabe's going to come and bring the pit, unless it's pouring down rain. And if it is pouring down rain, he's probably going to cook it the day before, then bring it. So, yeah, that's going to
Get up here to the watch party. We had fun. I ain't going to tell you even what happened with, because you're not supposed to tell that you're doing those deals on while we're doing it.
I don't even know what deals you're talking about that you won money on. I don't even know.
Winner. Hey, man, have a wonderful day. Until tomorrow, I am. Whoa. Stop the presses.
What are we stopping the presses for? Oh.
I posted a thing of a Bengal player hitting a Colt player in beep beep. And I asked for your comments.
The mommy daddy button?
And the mommy daddy button. And not one person gave me the mommy daddy button, which is the ode to Austin Powers.
Okay.
But the winner, the one that I like the best, is Mr. Kenny Roudabush. And I'm not
a long-time fan.
a longtime fan. And he put a shout out to Deuce Bigelow right in the man. I'm not even going to say the word because I know my dad's watching. But you understand where it goes. Right in the man.
It's the first time Wacky's held his tongue.
Yeah. So go look on my Facebook and you'll see it. But Mr. Kenny Roudabush won a Red Sea hat. Thank y'all. Till tomorrow, I am Russ. This is Chris. We are out of here. I would say it, but I don't want to get in trouble.